Hi, my name is Scott Stanley. I'm the horticulturist in the herb gardens here at the Landscape Arboretum. We usually work on Tuesdays. Um, we do have a second shift that hasn't been filled yet, but Thursdays also is a possibility. But Tuesdays from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. is our usual scheduled time. We also have um, early season or cleanup of the gardens, and then also a planting period too near the third week or so of May. And then also we do have a fall cleanup too when we kind of close out or close down the gardens here. I'm fortunate to have a large amount of volunteers that I do have currently have been are with the Minnesota Herb Society, and they're real good. They've been around, a lot of them have been around coming to this garden for 15, 20 years, and so that really helps. And so they do a fair amount of the maintenance of the gardens, and that helps tremendously because this isn't my only area that I'm responsible for, and so it really shows their work does and the efforts that they put in these gardens here. I feel it's a good group of people that we do have here that come here from the Minnesota Herb Society, and they're very knowledgeable too. So they're willing to pass on their knowledge of herbs and how they're used and such, and especially passing it on to the volunteers, but also passing it on to the visitors that come into this garden. And that's the real big thing of that I experience out here, and I think the volunteers do too, is seeing people interact and immerse themselves in these gardens, because they're more of a definitely a sensual or experience of being able to touch the plants, being able to rub on the plants, get to know the different smells and the textural qualities of some of these plants that we have in the herb gardens. I think the real special thing is that we do encourage that people touch the plants here. And it's a little different than the rest of the gardens at the Arboretum. We want to kind of keep things intact and not have people touching plants too much. But in the herb gardens, we definitely encourage it. And it's fun to see the families that come in here and with younger kids and see them experience that and rub a mint and have the different kinds of mints, peppermint, mojito mints, and different things like that. Lavenders is another big one, rosemary too, and being able to get up close and personal with that, I think is a really neat experience here.